What general advice would you give to students about to start their first year of university?
Okay, if I had to look back at my experience, I would say if you have any interest prior to coming to university in any sort of social club, absolutely go and try it. Try as many as you can because you've got a lot of time in first year. Join the gym. The gym is always a great way to decompose. It offers cheap student prices and it takes you away from the degree, and you can also meet people at the gym. I met one of my closest friends at the gym, so it's a great informal hub as well, and usually the gym will have a swimming pool as well which offers cheap prices. It's great to keep fit. I would also say obviously still study, but don't let that distract you. Don't think that that's what your time has to comprise of. Have a good balance. So during your free periods, maybe go to the library or a coffee shop with a friend and do some of the seminar work or extra reading that you've got to do in that time. But don't miss out on a night out because of it. There's a few times I said no, excuse me, to nights out. There's a few times I said no, and I wish I'd said yes. And I said no because I was too tired. And I think it's finding a balance, something that doesn't compromise your mental health. If you really need to stay in and you're exhausted, then stay in. Don't let it compromise. But if, for example, you've got an essay due in a week and you're like, oh, you're stressing yourself out about it, don't stress yourself out about it. You've got a week to do it a bit at a time. Don't miss out on the opportunity to go to networking events, go out with friends, or go to social taster sessions is the main advice I would give to a first year.
What advice would you give to students about to study at your university? Specifically your university.
Make sure that if you're a law student, for one, make sure that you make use of the library and you go and explore the coffee shops and you go see Saw Point. Saw Point's really good for bingo nights, and it's on the edge of university. Also go to just explore, go to the gym. What I did is I made the most of the tours that people were doing to the gym, going to see the gym, inquiring about different things, about prices, and looking at local convenience stores, seeing what they're like, seeing what would be the best one for you. And also making sure that you have everything in place so that you're registered, and you've got all your student finance in place. Make sure that you double check all of that, because you don't want to get to a place in your course and then find out that things are not in place, so your course can't continue. There's a barrier there, and it's very accessible. For my university, there's 2 student advice centres. There's one in the law building and one in the main square on campus, and just so make sure that you go and visit them and find out anything that you didn't know previously. All I'm saying is always inquire if you need help with anything and go to places. Don't just leave it.
What advice would you give to students about to study your course?
Students studying my course, I would say, obviously don't be a brown nose, but make friends with your lectures, because they could be a really good resource and they could help you a lot when you need it most. Build a rapport with them so that you can build a relationship and you can go to them for when you need help. And they may also be able to help you in the long run, and with any work experience or advice you may need. I would also say, if you're in me specifically giving advice, if you're interested, because I'm interested sorry in criminal
Right.
I'm interested in criminal law, so me specifically giving advice, I would say, in terms of module options, go for the ones that are criminal related. It's not, if you know what you're interested in, it's not worth taking a subject such as commercial law, employment law, if you know that you're not going to do it in the future.
Yeah.
I would also say with criminal law, something that I didn't know before is that it ties in really well with family law. And so if you have the choice to study both criminal and family law, I would do the both because they do really complement each other.
Okay,